Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Fantasy Age from Green Ronin Publishing. I, as always, am your Game Master, Johananon.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box and also Fresh Out the Podcast. But tonight I'll be reprising my role as Solwyn, the third son of the sun.
And it's me again, Aaron Bombier, also known out there as Aaron Dippity-Doo, from Adventures Lane Productions, coming back as Valor the Cleric.
Oh, it's been a while. We've been meal a fishbowl, mate. God rest the Queen. I've been. Lawrence has been mourning the Queen for a while, but he's back. And my name's Keon. And let's play some games.
What happened to the Queen of the Fish People, or is he?
England colonized.
Okay.
Every corner of the Sun.
I believe that. Yeah, history shows.
At one point. Why do you think Lawrence was fluent in English?
Was his previous last name, was it Windsor by any chance, or nuh-uh?
There was no previous. He's always been all in.
He's always been a fishboard.
Yeah.
All right.
British occupation.
Hi, Veg Penguin. Thank you for almost a year. Is it a year? Yeah, a year. Thank you for a year of subscription. It doesn't seem like. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. But hey,
No, it seems like it's been 6 months. That's what I was just saying.
It does feel like
holy
6 months.
shit. Holy 1 year. Damn, Pango.
Where does the time go? But yeah, so where we last left off, you were all in the kingdom of. I always want to call it the wrong thing. Oh, damn it, I was going to say it right this time, Torrance. You're in the kingdom of Torrance. It is its own country out in the sea away from the kingdom. And there's been some problems. The king is ill, or so you were led to believe. You tracked his journey before he got sick and found an entrance to the Fae, through which you witnessed some sort of nightmare creature. And I believe Gary made a friend.
Yes, that's right. There was a sugar glider.
Mm-hmm. Sugar. Oh, I can't do that. I'll get in trouble. But yeah, so you made a friend, a talking squirrel, essentially, who's going to help guide you from the Faerun. But you came back to try to help the king. You had healed him before. You had made him, helped him get some actual sleep. And while you were watching over him in the night, a creature walked out of the shadows right behind you while you're alone with the king. Everybody is here. Keon, Lawrence, and it's been a minute since Thomas has been here.
Hector Adonis, right?
Yeah, Lawrence and Hector got arrested while drinking, which seems par for the course.
Checks out. Yeah.
Happened before.
Because of certain strings being pulled, you were set free. You are here. You've been brought to the chamber with your friends. But Thomas's character, Hector, wound up staying behind because he is trying to help a fellow pirate who is imprisoned there escape the gallows.
Right, that's why he doesn't want to leave that prison friend behind. That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thomas isn't here, so he here in game. My bad. Is that bad?
No, I was gonna say him and that guy are banging each other.
Oh, they're banging each other. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're having an all-day sex
I
party,
thought-
and you weren't
What a-
invited.
What a twist.
You were kicked out, in fact.
I'm all great.
Hector Adonis is okay. I'll stay in jail. Yeah. So, you are at the castle. Belor, we're going to open up. This creature steps out of the shadow. It looks a lot like the other one that you fought before, except this one has something over its head. You can't see its eyes underneath some weird, armored helmet it's wearing.
I don't like that. I remember it's already saying something to it like, Wishalia protects me. Get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and, with my chakram still clutched in my hand here, start muttering a prayer to Wishalia and call for her blessing to protect me. With hero's armor.
Looks like that's a success.
That is a success, and thank God, because I spent 5 magic points on that to give myself a 5 armor.
That's expansive.
Mm-hmm. But worth it in case this thing tries to hit me.
But worth it. So, you have 5 armor. Yeah, 5 armor is pretty good. Okay. That was your first turn, kind of out of turn order. We're going to pop into turn order, so give me a initiative.
15.
like I kind of gave you like a free turn.
Sure, yeah. And
Cinematic
then I'm
turn.
on a cinematic turn. I whisper the words, I call to Wishalia, and then draw the mace, and I got 15 for the initiative.
Alrighty, you pull out your mace. This thing it moves very quickly. It's going to go ahead and attack you it's going to swing its claws at you. Its clawed hand swings towards your beautiful face. And that's going to hit.
Ooh,
For sure.
Oh, cool.
nice. Love it.
So you just have 5 armor, right? Flat 5?
Yes, that's correct.
So you feel the armor stop his claws for a second. And then you feel the claws scrape across your body.
I have a visual for this. As when the claw stops, like as the thing's coming up, this like image of Washalia like almost leaps from my body with this shield. And as the claws bear into it, pauses for a moment before the image shatters and the claws continue to slash me.
Excellent. Well, Sean,
How much damage was that again?
7.
Thank you.
7 damage. As he just very strong. You feel a lot of force behind this thing. He is also quite large. And by large, I mean he's actually considered a big creature.
Fun.
But yeah, it is your turn. You are alone in this combat currently.
I'm going to shout like, guards, send help from inside, and then do a little twirl with the Morningstar in my hand, and then spin back, and then step forward with a swing with just a solid smash on this Morningstar.
Excellent.
We're just gonna try and push it back. Ooh, maybe not so solid. That's
not
9.
very spicy. So this thing, it moves in just such a sporadic way. It's simply not there anymore. You don't even really see how it got out of the way. It's so quick. And it takes a step back, and it gets ready to attack again. But before it can, the two of you go ahead and enter the initiative as you have been alerted by the shout. That's all you really do. They're pretty close.
I have some of that good initiative training, which is perfect. Let's get it, baby. 18 with 5 stun points. I'm going to use those to enter with style.
You drop the tray of cheese and jam you were carrying to the room, and you're like right outside, ready to go. And then Lawrence, yeah, not bad either.
I already did initiative. I just got 11.
I see it. Oh, you also did a fighting. Okay,
Just to, for whenever.
gotcha. That's fine. Yes. So we're gonna just go. We're gonna skip the rest of this turn. We're gonna drop to the top of the turn order again. Solon, you barge in.
I throw the doors open, and you see these 2 large doors swing, and this sunlight fills the room. And as your vision narrows down, it's just me in these red and orange robes with my sort of golden red skin and long elven ears as I fling these doors open, and I point at the nightmarish creature. I'm going to cast Disorient on it. I pull up my hand and I say, Orliel Kalazim! And I needed to hit an 11, and I hit a 17.
So yes, you do cast it. Do I roll anything?
Yes. Now, he makes a willpower self-discipline test, and he's trying to beat a 14.
Even with some points in there, still, you hit him. You see the helmet he's wearing kind of glow as this magic takes hold. You can see that it has 6 jewels in it. Kind of in the same configuration as a D6, just one after the other. 2 rows of 3 purple glowing dots, and they flare up as you cast a spell on him. And he sort of flails around a bit, you could tell that it has taken hold of the creature's mind.
He will have a -2 to all tests and moves at half speed, but he gets to make a save at the beginning of each one of my turns.
Beginning of each one of your turns sounds great. Remind me at the beginning of your turns if you don't mind. I'll try to remember. But it is his turn immediately. -2, you said.
-2 to all tests and half movement speed.
He's going to try to make it across the room to you, but can't because he's disoriented. He kind of stumbles around a bit. He's just going to say fuck it. He's going to swing it at Balor again with a -2.
That's fair.
Still hits. That's unfortunate. But hey, you're not the hard.
Gotta be what's gotta be.
Does it? What's your defense?
Defense is 11.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna hit. Okay, so it's gonna swing at you, and it's gonna do. You have 5 armor still, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do more than last time. I hope you're okay. So he viciously swings, like he backhands at you. He rips one of the corners of the banister, the 4-post bed, as he does so. You just get rammed by this claw.
Sucker punched.
Pretty much. So take 13.
Oh yeah, that's leaving a pretty nasty wound.
You go flying across the room into a shelf. Shelf breaks. You watch this. It's like she got DBZ punched. Like she just.
Nice.
Yeah, there's definitely some wire work going in that scene. You got slapped and the stuntman wires are pulled Matrix 1 style.
Balor, it is your turn. And then
No CG in this scene.
No CG, all stunts. So I hoist myself up from being this position here.
So
I'll have
off
to double
camera is
check.
pulling a rope.
Yeah. I have to double check minor actions real quick. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna guard up. I'm just gonna sort of fall down into like a little bit of a more stable and less like twirling position, one that's more grounded and square, so to speak. Add 2 to my defense, and then launch an arcane blast back at
That hits.
back at the creature. Sweet.
The arcane blast slams into the creature.
6 points.
Dealing 6. Does magic damage go through armor?
I don't know.
I don't think specifically arcane
Doesn't
blast. I don't
specify.
think it does.
It doesn't say anything special for arcane blast in that way.
It is going. You hit it and it growls at being hit. It does not like it, but it does not seem to have done a lot. But you hit it. That's the important part.
And then I'll just kind of shout over it like, Solwyn, shall you be praised?
I'm afraid we're not in the clear yet.
Seems not.
Lawrence, you are probably pretty sober at this point. You hear the screams down the hall. It's not very far. You guys are all very close room-wise. You hear this action going on.
Alright, so in contrast to Solwyn's like golden, beautiful entrance, I just fall in through a window, and there's like stink lines coming out, and I have like a little comb over kind of flopped out of my hair, and I have like half of a rabbit hanging out of my mouth, and a boot full of Baileys,
A second creature joins the battle.
Did you say a boot full of bay leaves? Or
Baileys.
Baileys? Like...
I'm all great!
He's drinking Baileys.
Okay.
And yeah, I attack this thing. I don't know why I attack it, but my homies are fighting it, and I'm gonna fight it.
It is a tall shadow creature. Very similar to the one you fought in the Misty Mountain Village.
Okay. Alright. What? Okay, so I did my attack. I got some stun points, I believe. Then I plus 1 for all out attack and 1 for dual wielding, so 9.
9 damage.
And then 2 stun points on top of that. I don't have that open because I'm bad.
Oh, you have 2 stun points?
I think so. From the fighting roll. Does that count?
Alright, you rolled earlier. Yes, you do have 2 stun points.
Alright, well let me stun on him.
Let's see,
stun all
for
over
2, you can do Mighty Blow, or you can pierce his armor.
Pierce the armor.
Okay.
Is that another roll?
No. His armor is halved for that attack.
Say.
Which, mathematically, is actually a good choice. So, 7 to a halved armor, or no, 9 you said, to a halved armor.
Right? Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. So all of you are here. Solwyn, you are back. This is the first time you're seeing this kind of creature, because last time you were, like, in a drugged dream sleep, trying to hang on to your memories.
After what I've just seen as Balor got thrown across the room, I'll turn to Balor and cast Displacement.
Okay.
I raise up my hand and draw a sigil in the air. Sorel Azir!
Success.
And I was rolled a success. You have +2 to your defense against melee attacks and +5 against ranged attacks.
Jeez, that +5 against
Heck yeah.
range is huge. Alright, I get to roll save against you. I
Yes,
did
you
not
do.
save against you. Still disoriented. Balor is displaced and armored. There's a bunch of magic going on. I like it. I like it. I'm smelling nature.
Pop!
Pop, pop!
I'm also going to reposition, since he did step closer to me as he stumbled last round my way. I'm going to step away from this shadow monster, just further into the corner of the room, away from the door and away from the beast, and away from the bed.
Something about his face rings familiar to you, Solon, but you can't quite place it. It is that he has like a tapir's trunk. Strange looking pachyderm face. Man, that sounds like
Like an
No.
alpaca?
No, that sounds good.
it sounds. I don't know.
No, it sounds okay.
It sounds mean.
It does sound a little
Sounds-
spicy,
sounds
calling
a
somebody a
little spicy.
pachyderm. Yeah.
Pachyderm face. Yeah. But there he is. So, old pachyderm face is going to. I mean, he's disoriented. He's gonna look around at who to hit. It's come across Fishborn. Fishborn's close. Fishborn, you're gonna take one for the team here, bud. What's your defense?
11. What is defense? It's something plus something?
Correct.
Something like that. It's 10 plus dexterity. I think.
Yeah, it's 11. It's still 11.
Okay.
I haven't put,
It is
I haven't
something
put anything into it.
That's
I
all
love
good.
that.
That's really funny
Why would it not be strength?
because you're trying not to get hit.
Okay.
That's what
okay,
defense
okay.
is. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, this is the first time, because of the -2 he's getting for being disoriented. Like, you feel the wind on this claws. It goes right past your face. You're kind of drunk. You're like, huh, that probably would have hurt. He's gonna slam his claw into the door at this point. He's gonna get pissed off. He's gonna rip the door off the hinges and like break it in half.
That's what I scream as he is unable to hit me.
Would you scream?
I'm made out of Laffy Taffy.
Oh, you made out laugh. Okay, excellent. The creature's kind of berserking at this point a little bit. Balor, it is your turn.
taking a quick look at this wound I have, which is bleeding pretty bad, I'm gonna go ahead and try and stop the bleeding with a heal action as a minor.
I was gonna say, can't you do that as a minor? That's dope. Yeah, Chancery or whatever.
Yeah, where is it? I have it as a roll somewhere. So I heal TN 11. Oh, actually, I'm not able to stop it. Actually, that doesn't make it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know?
So
do you know how many boons?
I don't think so.
So yeah, this system
My-
doesn't actually have a place to set aside like boons or determination or anything like that.
Right.
Inspiration.
So you guys probably all have one from like previous games.
Oh, sure.
I feel
Okay.
like that's probably true.
So what I do, I throw a 1 out there. Let's re-roll that one. It's a 2. I mean, for a total of 10. So yeah, I rip a chunk of cloth and I kind of put it over it and I put some pressure on it and I can feel it sagging through the cloth, but I get up anyway with some difficulty. Or no, but I was already standing there, but I stand upright with some difficulty before approaching the creature. I'm approaching the creature. I'm doing it.
As you stand up and move around, you sort of notice that your hand isn't where it's supposed to be and your leg isn't where it's supposed to be, and it disorients you a little bit, but you realize you're sort of sliding and around the space that you're in, where you're not actually at, seeing yourself in sort of a third-person view every now and then.
That explains why it's so damn hard to patch this wound right now, but
And why
hey.
it's so hard to stand up.
yeah.
Where am I? No.
But as I approach, I take a couple of deft steps, go back into a usual battle dance, and bring down the Morning Star with a normal action.
I'm so
Part
sorry,
8.
Malor. I'm so
And it's
sorry.
just heavy right now in my hand. I'm just still pretty...
If anyone in the chat has
Shocked,
channel
so.
points, just clap if you believe in Tinkerbell, because it's not, your poor rolls. I feel so bad. Yeah.
Okay.
The dice, fuck you. And so you miss.
Happens.
This creature is also just very, very fast. Lawrence Fishburne. It's both. It's whatever.
But you saw my message. My defense was actually.
Yeah, I saw
checked.
your message. It's still good.
Cool.
The
Well, then-
the -2 that displacement or the disorient gives made it good.
Ooh, do I hit?
No.
You said we got boons though, right?
Oh yeah, you have one. Yeah,
Ooh,
Balor
change.
unfortunately used hers to no avail.
It was a 1. I can
you
reroll
gotta
it.
reroll ones on boons, yes, because
Woo!
Oh man, what an absolute rolling spree!
oh boy.
I have
We're
a
gonna
high.
suffer tonight.
I have a 3 in fighting too. I like never don't hit the enemy.
Oh boy. That's really, really funny. So
I'm still drunk.
yeah, you're still a little drunk. Solwood, your friends, man, they're hurting. One of them's kind of
That's right.
tipsy. The other one is wounded.
I've got them all pumped up with magic. They're looking good as far as I'm concerned. So I'm gonna let out an arcane blast at this fella. Let's keep it simple. He's all chewed up by everybody else right now. I've rolled an 11 to hit. Not gonna do it.
Wait.
He has a -2. Well, first you have to save against me, and then he also has a -2 to all tests. But he doesn't. This isn't a test,
It's
right?
not a test.
Damn.
But you are close enough to simply spend a determination and hit him.
Then I'll take the +2.
You're
Also, don't
actually
forget
within the two. Unfortunately, neither of them were close enough.
that will be
Hey.
max
Oh,
damage,
wow.
10 damage from me with the arcane
He
blast.
also failed his saving throw.
Perfect. I love that.
Perfecto.
So he's still disoriented. You are still displaced, and he has been blasted by an arcane bolt. Very good. Things are going my way.
You see, as you hit him, some of the shadow kind of moves away. You see, you touch flesh underneath. It's like he's enshrouded.
Didn't expect a man to be underneath that creature. Be careful with your blades. What lurks underneath may still live.
What kind of damage does Arcane Blast do? Does it say?
I would guess arcane damage,
Probably.
but it doesn't say.
That's fair.
Because arcane damage is different than force damage in this game.
Yeah. Probably. So, okay. You do hit him. It's pretty decent. He is going to put the remnants of the door down. And he is going to... Well, you haven't been attacked yet, Gary. This will be fun. Actually, I mean, I feel bad.
Way over here.
Yeah, you're way over there. And Balora's very close. She has all of those
true.
enchantments. So, you're all glowy and fun to hit. Enchantment.
So it's a 4 swing right now. You've got +2 from me, and he's got -2 from me.
Right, it is a 4.
Mhm.
Okay, so that
Mhm.
makes that a miss. He slams into where he thought you were. Like he definitely would have hit you if you were where he thought you were. And he seems very frustrated by this.
Yeah, from my perspective, it's one of those visual distortions that just gets rendered.
Oh, now that he did that, he can make a perception check.
Okay.
And yep, now that he missed.
Is there a TN? Is it your spell
It
power?
is, and it is. Yeah, that's correct. It'll be a 14.
This game's really simple when you think about it. I like it. 8. Nope. He's very confused as to why he didn't hit you. And he, like, looks at your double, or, like, where you're displaced to, and, like, is confused.
One more note. Technically, that should have been a free action at the start of his turn, but it doesn't really matter because he took it as a free action at the end of this turn, which is the same thing.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, it's gonna, since you have that spell, it's gonna come up for sure. So,
And I'll forget again.
Actually,
Not too many more times. Thank you. We like to make sure we get the rules right.
what the fuck? Balor. There's actually a show I like that's called Actually, and they do that as a game show, and it's fun.
Nice.
They correct each other. Matt Mercer was on it once. It was fun. Balor,
Sounds good.
this creature
Yes.
crashes into where he thinks you are and is very frustrated that he can't hit you.
And now I understand the displacement a little better, and I take a step toward its flank and try to. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I was thinking for a second. I'm gonna step out of range just a little bit, and go for an arcane blast and aim for like. He's all still shrouded, right? For the most
He
part.
is
and,
covered in shadow, yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll step back and hold back the Morning Star for now and throw out an arcane blast from the chakram. And 11.
Do you have a -1 to your attack bonus?
Yep.
Right, because you're not. Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
That is a miss by 1. So close.
Painful,
But you rolled
but
so
okay.
good, though. It's frustrating.
Let me double check something, just because of. I know I really wanted that roll to work. Okay, no, that's it
I
though.
want it to work too. I also want it to work. Yes. So it's just hard to hit this creature. He is a lot faster than he looks. It's deceptive. Lawrence Fishburne, it is your turn.
All right.
Okay, that's a hit.
I hit. Don't worry, I pulled up my stun points this time,
Nice.
and we're gonna roll my.
There's
stupid
a massive hit there. You do.
And then I did 3 all damage. It was 6.
What with 6 sunk points?
Stun
Yeah, it could be.
point. Where did I pull that up? I found it. Okay. 6 lethal blow plus Who's the closest ally that I have to this enemy?
Balor.
She's in the danger zone.
Correct.
Danger zone.
Okay, I'm gonna do lethal blow and then skirmish Balor away. So I'm gonna add 2d. Roll 2d6. Okay, whatever.
8 damage.
That's so much work for 8 damage. Wait, but then +2 for all-out attack and for dual wielding, so 10 damage.
Alrighty, you slash this thing, and you also feel it bite down on the creature. It doesn't feel like the most effective thing, but hey, it is a difficult monster. You all are gonna. How many turns has it been? It's been like 3 or 4, right? Yeah. It's been 3? Cool. 3 is what I was going for.
Yes, because I've cast 2 spells and an arcane blast.
Okay. Yeah. Good. This is exactly what I wanted. So, you guys hear a weird ethereal whistle roll in from the window. It's like just a weird ghostly whistle note. It doesn't sound like it's being produced by a human, but you're not sure if it's being produced by an instrument either. And the creature perks its ears up, and you see all the gems on its helmet glow. And it's going to walk towards the corner where it emerged. And it's going to walk into the shadows.
It is going to walk towards that corner at half speed, though.
At half speed, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could have one more turn at it if you want.
Yes! I wonder if it's going to make a difference. I like the chance to make a difference.
Yeah, it could. He's not very hurt, though. I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody. It's time for them big
Roll
crits.
max.
Alright, roll. Come on.
All right, let's get one
Let's do
more.
it.
6.
One more on him. Solwyn.
I'm going to have to do my only damaging ability. I'm going to have to arcane blast this young man. First, you get to make a save.
Aim blast.
Me.
You're trying to beat that 14 with that willpower, but you have a -2 to all your tests.
That's kind of busted. No. What am I trying to beat?
14.
I do not.
Yes! Good business. All right,
Nice.
now let's start slinging some spell power around. I have yipped you with a 10, but a 10 will not do it, and
Just get too
I
excited. You know.
don't have any more currents.
No more appearance.
Well, that is not the crit we're looking for, team.
It's not a great start. I
Not
gotta
a great
be,
start.
gotta be honest.
Balor.
It's
2 more to
y'all's
go.
time to shine.
Balor, it's your turn.
Balor, you got this.
And I'm thinking as I take some carefully placed steps toward the creature that this bastard's not getting away. Spin, twirl, Morningstar,
That's a hit.
16. Didn't get the 7 points,
Didn't
but
get
that's
7
okay. 7 points.
You give him a little bit of a wang dang doodle.
I go for it. I try.
Your mace slams into him, and like you definitely hit him and do a bit of damage, but it just feels superficial. Like you don't feel that satisfying crunch, and like he doesn't grimace or anything either. It's like dropping rocks on a car roof. It's like that's what it feels like. Lawrence.
Interesting.
Well, this seems hopelessly futile, but for funsies, I will attack one more time. What did I get? Pull that up. And you know, there it goes.
Lawrence offers a haphazard swing as he drinks some Bailey's out of his boot. And the creature steps into the shadow. It disappears.
Disappears.
You are now alone in the room with the king. 2 of the guards show up at this point. And the princess is unconscious in her chair.
I was hoping that disoriented creature would be slowed down enough for us to stop him before he stepped into the shadows.
I'd hoped as much as well. And then I went, I'm going to take a second to just do a mundane little heal for the roleplay of stopping the bleeding.
You see, the
And then-
Fey realm is never quite simple. Wherever they've gone, there's some trick, there's some clue around here. That whistle, that music. I'm sure I'm not the only one who heard it.
Hey, target number, you hit it.
For 4 hit points.
It's not bad.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Better than nothing for sure. The guards come in. What happened?
A
There was
shadow. Go on, below. You were here the moment it happened.
I don't know.
Yes. Yes, I was. I came in to check on the princess and the king, and she's asleep, I think. And she's still sleeping, right? She's
Yeah.
not
She's
awakened.
unconscious.
There was a shadow beast. One that we've seen before. I believe it is how can I say this? Prowling their dreams.
They look at each other. You are a priestess of a recognized religion. Go ahead and try to convince them that you guys didn't trash this room and beat up the princess.
Okay. I'll throw persuasion.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
It's not bad.
I'll even throw in
16
some.
with 6 stunt points. Holy crap.
Mhm.
With those, just to make the 6 stunt points easy, I'm going to say that you're just kind of like they trust you. You've gained the trust of the court here a bit. You specifically. They recognize you as an official of Balor, or not Balor, of Washalia, and yeah, so you're probably not going to run into this much more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was thinking, yeah, something like a combo of just like Tower of Will and sway the crowd, and I just have this conviction, and they look around and see the damage, the claw marks in the wood versus like the weapons that we carry, my displacement starting to fade.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those are all very good points. And yeah, they believe you. They do believe you. And yeah, there are lots of signs of the struggle. So they're going to check on the princess. She's not waking up. They're going to lay her down in her own bed. And the healing woman that was here before is going to try with her as well to help her out. So she'll be looked at and looked after. What are the 3 of you doing?
So when last time we saw one of these creatures, you were, I think, partially under its enchantment effect, and were, let's say, not really aware during the combat. But I think these shadow creatures may have something to do with this court of night that you're speaking of.
Yes, I believe my wretched brother is probably behind this. However, these fey creatures, they usually leave some sort of mark, some sort of clue. There's something around here that will lead us to the next place. That music, that whistling. Have you ever heard anything
Yes.
like it before?
I don't think so, no.
No, it sounded inhuman to me, and I believe it's worth investigating.
Certainly.
Well, it sounds like what my mum used to sing me to sleep with every night.
I'm
going to say he produces a frighteningly close sound.
Knew it.
Perhaps it was a monster of the deep after all.
Well, she kind of was a monster. She did have a lot of tentacles, me mom.
It's kind of fucked up. But yeah, he does manage to make some sort of weird whale sound that sounds kind of close. But yeah, this creature has left a lot of different... I mean, there's a lot of destruction, so you're going to have to do some investigating. Who wants to make that roll?
How are we at investigating as a squad here?
I think y'all are pretty okay at it.
Is that perception or intelligence?
You can attack it from many different angles. If you're perception, you'll see stuff. If you're intelligencing, you'll put things together.
I believe Harnessa is our perception build character who is our investigator. I'm happy to take a look, but I don't have it trained.
Same here. I don't have anything
I forgot
trained.
to take care of her ass because I'm not used to him missing. Oh man, I missed the fight. I'll see if I can see any sign of the creature nearby. And he's gonna go start sweeping the area.
I do a natural
Thanks.
lore intelligence roll.
Yes, very much so.
Ooh.
Bitch. Was it good?
Yeah, I mean that's not bad. You will find you'll look to your own swords and you'll be like, huh. You'll see some goop on them. It looks like blood, but something's weird about it.
Yeah, I don't like this blood.
I make the same check with Fey lore as well.
If you look at the blood specific, you can make a Fey lore check as well. But for this specific thing, as soon as he shows it to you, you recognize what's wrong with it. It is Fey blood.
This was a Fey creature. Well, of course we knew, but whatever resides underneath the shell of this beast is also a Fey creature. It was not taken from this realm, as I thought.
And now that you've put that much together because of his natural lore, you can make your Fey tech to get to the next level.
I rolled a 12 with only one stunt point that I'll use to do whatever.
A 12 is not terrible. This is not like deep lore. This is like a children's story kind of thing. And a Fey, especially one that lived in the Fey realm, would know. These are... You've never seen one this big. Normally, they're small. They're like 4 feet tall, kind of hunched, with like... they look like shadow satyrs, almost, with trunks for faces. But they are called shadow people. That is what the humans of the realm call them. And they are eaters of dreams, but they tend to, sneak in, eat some dreams, sneak out. They definitely don't smash everything. Something's wrong with it. Something is different from what you know of them, for sure.
These are shadow people. These are dream eaters, but something has them terribly stirred up. Generally, they're not this violent. Usually, humans can exist in harmony with these creatures, sometimes not even knowing that they stir amongst them. Something this violent, to knock out the king, the princess, I'm afraid is still asunder. And I'll just kind of now notice and pay attention to that. I believe something has her locked in a sleep paralysis.
This was the same situation that we saw back in the name of that town.
Very similar, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes. And the last time we stopped it was we were able to defeat the creature when it appeared. How to chase it when it's escaped, I'm not sure if it's even still here to eat her dreams.
Something out there beckons these creatures. Something controls these dream eaters. And to have them so frightened, or corrupted even, whatever's lashed onto this creature, I'm afraid we're up against some very powerful dream eaters indeed.
I see.
I'm trying to find the name of that town.
I'm honestly annoyed that I can't remember because when I hear it, it's going to be something that I feel like I should have.
With the two bartenders we're trying to hook up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did it have a name?
Yeah, it had a name.
Mm-hmm.
It was the town it was on the same island as Troutwater.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I have them like written out on my quick sheet, but for some reason I skipped this one.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm in the right
Something
place.
cliff.
Nope, wrong place. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is something Cliff.
Cliffside Harbor was the town with the cult.
Is it like... I know Red Cliff is from Dragon Age, but is it something like Red Cliff?
Maybe.
East Cliff?
Stonehill.
Stonehill!
Stonehill.
I'm gonna write down. Or add it to my. I have a location section on a Google Doc. Yeah, I just didn't put that one. Stonehill. Sorry, everyone watching.
They should have been helping. They weren't even offering
Yeah, well,
any
you
help.
guys remember.
No, there were people
But
sitting
they
there
don't pay attention.
screaming Stonehill at their monitors. They were just...
That'd be really funny.
Mm.
Yeah, that was from episode 3. That was 8 sessions ago, so that's fair. Doesn't seem like that long ago.
Honestly.
But yeah, so there's a lot of similarities between what's happening now and happening then. Last time, the creature wasn't wearing anything on its head. Last time, there was an accompanying mist that seemed to have something to do with the Fae as well. Last time, the victim was not of royal blood, but was a half-elven girl. But yeah.
Well, was there anything about that helm that the creature was wearing? Has you seen that anywhere before?
I'd like to make another Phalor roll, if I may.
Sure.
Because that one I can't pull out of my ass. That one I'm not actually sure. I've rolled a 13 with 3 stun
Hey.
points.
So
Triple
13 for what that thing is. It's good enough to know that it's not Fae. You recognize that it is not an object of the Fae, which is in itself important information.
Can I use the exploration stunt that makes me wonder?
What does that one do?
The wording is you may immediately make a perception test at no additional cost or resources to discover more information about your surroundings. And it keeps going on, but that's the gist of it. So I'll notice that crown and be like, that's not Fae. That makes me wonder, what is that? And I'll start looking around for clues of what this thing could be. What is that thing on its head? Below, that crown upon its head was not of Fae origin. That makes me wonder what it was.
Hi, Dozilla Network. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Mr. Kapow. Welcome to our humble abode of
And
doom.
then I've made a 16 perception.
16 is pretty
Oh,
high.
yeah.
And I'm looking for things that are unnatural.
You see something just trying to escape out the window.
There, I'll point at it.
It's
hoping one
gonna
of you is
gonna
closer.
stop and like look at you. It's gonna start inchworming away as fast as it can. It's a little piece of shadow goo. That's like it's a little purplish black flubber
Ectoplasm.
creature that's like trying to inchworm its way out the window.
I wonder if that will take us back to its master.
It starts trying to get out of there.
I'll pursue it.
Yeah, let's follow it. If not, it might be worth capturing it too.
All
Let's
that
see where it
goo.
goes first.
As soon as you start following it, it's going to attempt to enter a crack or anything it can find. But you see this happening before it does, so you do have a chance to try to catch it. But it is about to try to escape through a hole that you can't follow it through.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and snatch that. Should I do dexterity?
Yeah, that's fine. Or fighting.
Oh my god. These dice are not on my side.
Balor dives for it, and then and she almost gets it, and then it jukes right, and then Solwyn's like, ha ha!
Ooh,
Nice.
15 with 5 stunt points.
What is that thing? Her Nass will be on the roof as well. Huh. He'll look at it. I'll see if there's any more. And he disappears. Sometimes it's fun for me. Alright. Yeah, you're holding this thing. It's all squishy. It's trying to it's like trying to hold water. It's like it keeps turning in the liquid and oozing out. And you're like, no.
Gross.
It is gross. It kind of smells.
Let me see if I have
It
something
smells
to
like
squeeze.
it smells like stagnant water.
Nice.
It smells like
Delicious.
stagnant salt water.
I'm just going to take a jar from this room, from the king's quarters, and dump something out and put this thing in it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll say it is a like an oil lamp you just dump out on the floor, and he'll be in this little lamp. And he keeps trying to stick his head out through the little hole, and you're like, no. But yeah, you got it. You've
There must
seen
be
these
some
things
way
a
to get
couple
this creature
times, but you've
to
never
lead
caught
us.
one. Yeah.
Maybe if we take it outside now, it will thump the glass in the direction we need to go. Now it has nowhere to slip into the castle. Surely it will try to slip into the ground.
I wouldn't doubt it's worth a try, certainly.
I'm going to just hold the lantern up and like move it different directions and see if it always thumps back in the same direction, no matter which way I'm facing.
So sometimes it's just kind of spinning around trying to get out, but it maybe.
Yes,
You have
I believe
navigation,
there may be some merit to this after all. I do not have navigation.
I thought you had navigation.
No, that's a Hector Adonis move.
Hector Adonis is busy having prison sex.
No, I'm a books guy. All I know is information.
This thing is like the weirdest compass that you've ever tried to use. You can try to use an intelligence check to figure out where it's going. Hey, you've been booned, Keon.
I saw that. Thank you, Captain Grimley.
Only Keon.
Can that intelligence check be a Phalor intelligence check?
No.
Okay.
I have to get better at saying no because I never want to.
I've rolled a 10.
It's all over the place. It seems sporadic. It seems like maybe northeast, but it's hard to tell.
I believe our best bet is to try to follow the thumping of this slug thing, unless someone has a better idea.
Someone sticks their head out of a window, a couple windows down. Priestess.
Yes.
Can you take a look at her?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Okay.
I was kind of like look to the others really quick and then branch toward the place that's calling me over.
Yeah, the medicine woman, the healer, will be calling you into the princess's room.
Okay. Yep. And so I go.
Nothing I do wakes her. No smelling salts. Nothing. She's out cold, in a coma. She is comatose. That's the word.
I see. I sort of cross my arms in the pose I have now. We've seen something like this before. One other place, Stonehill, I believe it was called. The townspeople there were, most of them, caught in a similar sleep. Solwyn, my elven companion, believes that these creatures, which typically eat dreams, have become more aggressive and agitated. We're hoping to find a solution, but
Does he know what's wrong with her?
I don't think he does. Our best guess so far is that the princess is under the spell, if you will, of the dream eater.
Yes.
But it escaped us, and so we have to try and chase it down and slay it to free her mind once more.
This is why I'm concerned. She's going to open the eyes with like a candle in front of them, and the eye just sits there. So they see there's no constriction. It's unusual.
That is.
I am very worried. Well, whatever you can do, whatever investigation you can perform, please be quick about it.
While I'm here, just allow me to try something. She has a pulse, the princess.
It's very weak.
Breathing and very weak.
She's not hot or anything. She's cold. She's not sweating. She's not panting. Nothing like that. She's just very shallow breaths, very slow heart rate. It's almost like not there at all.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't like physically look to be in distress or like dying. She's just cold.
Okay, it's not distressed or dying, just cold. I'm gonna go ahead and try. Just gonna try cure. I'll throw it and then I'll read the text. Ugh.
Oh no.
So brutal.
As you reach into yourself and try to pull this magic to heal this girl, your prayer like goes unanswered, and it feels wrong.
And I just open my eyes after trying to do that spell. Look to the medicine lady. I can't reach Vishalia. Something is off. Well, more often I'd like it to be.
You'll see her perform a different like faith's Hail Mary when you say that. It's kind of troubling. But yeah.
One more question before we go, if I may be so rude. Did you hear a whistling noise, an unnatural noise, just a few minutes ago?
I think so.
And from which direction did you see it? And I'll just kind of like gesture out towards the windows.
I was
which window?
in the courtyard downstairs. She sticks her head out the window. I was standing just there. It sounded like it was coming from over there. And she'll point towards the king's wood. The king wood.
And is that northeast also?
Yeah, same direction.
Yeah, all right.
That's where you followed the
northeast.
king's trail earlier.
This creature
right.
thumps northeast. I believe northeast is the way we shall head, unless there are any other questions, anything pressing we need to address before we go. I should like to attack this creature before it has a chance to heal itself back up.
Yes, I think this is the pressing matter, and the sooner we slay it, then the sooner the princess can awake.
Yes, I hope whatever has her in this state is as simple as being slain. I hope it's nothing more sinister at work here.
True indeed. True indeed. Well, you have the slime. Lead the way.
Absolutely. So, are you gonna walk it? Or are you gonna go try and get your horses back? Or
we know the horse guy. We'll go bother him. He's a friend of the show now.
You catch Emilio trying to sleep in the stable, doing his best.
What does he sound like?
Hey, it's me, Emilio.
Okay.
You can do that again now because their president's fascist. So Italians are back on the table, baby.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think one fascist president makes a whole people back on the table. Just their fascists.
Italians never left.
I'm not making fun of Italians. I'm making fun of Italian Nazis.
Okay. Well, they don't sound different.
That's exactly right. But nobody gets mad if you make fun of Nazis, so that you just have to be clear.
Some people do.
Yeah, well, they're Nazis.
Yeah, we ignore that.
Yeah, those are Nazis.
Well, you guys sure are making
downstairs.
Nazis feel unwelcome.
When did you get so woke?
What did I do? What did you do? What are we doing? We went to go talk to Emilio.
We're gonna go
Emilio.
fucking get our horses.
Emilio? Is that with a D?
Yeah. Emidio.
Oh, he's got
I feel
it.
like I wrote him down, but I don't see him in my notes. Let me make sure he.
You guys thought it was funny because it sounds like he's like gonna do
Immediate.
it immediately. Yeah.
Mhm.
Emidio.
I
Hey,
don't
what's
think-
up, guys? You guys, I'm trying to get some sleep here. There's a commotion. at
Yes,
the
I'm
castle.
glad to see that you're okay. There are more people being taken hostage by dream-eating creatures. If we may take our horses, the ones we borrowed earlier, we must head out into the King's Wood immediately.
I mean, you don't got to make up monsters, man. You can just. I'm supposed to
I'll
let you
show
use them.
him the lantern, and I'll show him the little nasty creature inside. This here is a piece of the unnatural beast that we're fighting.
Oh wow, man! He's gonna like poke it. I think we made something like that in science class.
Let it out.
What was it
Let it out of the-
non-Newtonian?
I'm gonna put it in his hand.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Come on. I gotta eat with these. He's gonna scoop it back into the thing. It moves. He's like, what?
If you see anything else like this, please alert us immediately.
I suppose I will. Get out of here, though. You know, it's time for y'all to get on out of here.
Well, I'm not going to saddle my own horse.
Oh. Good. Yes, sir. He's gonna go ahead and get to it. He gives you a small amount of sass, but it is his job, so you're technically right. Aaron, you got booned.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's having trouble booning Gary, but hey, Gary, you can just have a boon too. Everyone's got one. It's okay.
I got one.
It's okay, Vegetarian.
Thanks,
We'll take it
Segway.
on. We'll take it on credit. no
Hey,
problem. Bud.
you owe us
Yeah, but I'm gonna show up in 6 months, and you're gonna pay for that fucking boon
Pay.
plus interest.
Plus interest.
Your life.
at the cost of 2 boons.
Or
Your
your boon.
horse is ready for you, Lord, son, man, sir.
I get on it with the grace of only a high elf.
It's fair. Okay. But yeah, so you all mount these horses. I don't know if Fishborn's ever ridden a horse. But here you go.
We're gonna find out.
And you head out the gate. So you're gonna head out the courtyard gate in the back of the castle, up the trail that leads past the cliff, and as soon as you get up the cliff past the wall, you're almost immediately in the King's Wood, and it is a pitch black night.
Oh, so that means I'm going to be summoning up a little mage candle to float around and give
Excellent.
some light.
Your mage candle casts an eerie light through the trees, as you hear the sounds of the night creatures hooting and hollering in the woods, owls, and the like. Mostly owls. But you will very quickly come to the clearing. I mean, you kind of know where you're heading. I imagine you put together that you should probably head to the clearing. You see the shadow creature there, kneeling with his arms outstretched above him, holding something glowing in his hands, and reaching it towards a cloaked figure who is receiving this glowing object with some sort of tentacle that's coming off his back.
That's uncomfortable.
I suppose we should stop this transaction, and I'll start sneaking up, like moving fast and quietly.
Same.
You know, doing the low fast ninja run because you crouch when you run quieter.
You get closer, and as this creature takes the glowing object, you can kind of hear a noise come from it, and it sounds like the princess's voice screaming, very quietly, as if far away.
We need to get that back.
But as you get closer, Oh yeah, everyone give me a stealth check. Let's see. I don't want to just call it as you guys fucked it up.
Before we do
Dexterity,
the stealth
if you
check,
have it. Yeah.
I would like to cast Invisibility.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
That's my new spell. It's the one I got at level 3. I haven't cast it yet. Let's give it a shot. I needed to roll a 14. I rolled a 16.
That's hot, bruh. That's hot.
That is the business.
That's the business. Solwyn just disappears in front of both of you.
Nasel al-Hazir. And I'm
I
gone.
knew he'd do that. Useless elf.
Just like my dad. Still waiting on that milk. Yeah. So, you disappear, and then, yeah, go ahead and give me stealth checks. Two of you rolled, right?
Yeah, I got an 11. I'm gonna give you another one. 10.
All three of you step on sticks at the same time.
I also rolled an 11, but I'm invisible when I do it.
Yeah, they look towards the two, or really just the cloaked figure looks in the direction of the two of you. All three of you, but only sees the two of you. And you see a glowing white smile of gigantic needle-like teeth that, from what you can tell about the size of his head, seem to take up most of it. It'll start laughing. And that is where we're going to take our break. We'll be right back to inflict you with nightmares. Thank you for watching. Fresh out the box.
Strongest boy.
People always tell me I'm strong. People tell
Good.
me I don't even have to ask for it. I don't ask for validation.
Good,
People are
you're
just
the
like, "You're so
strongest
strong."
boy. You're the boy who is so strong.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Blocks Plays Fantasy Age of Green Road Publishing. Still Johanna, I'm still the Game Master. And
It's
still
me,
kicking ass.
Casualty CDG. I'm playing the role of Solwyn, and Kiana's the strongest boy.
It's me, Aaron Bamier, coming back as Balor. And that's it.
It's Lawrence Fishburne, mate. And now that I'm a journeyman in polearms, once I'm prepared, I'm hard to move, and I can set myself on an activate action until the end of the encounter. Any opponent that attempts to use counters, and there's a bunch of stuff. But now I'm harder to fuck with.
You just need a pole arm.
I can use a polearm the next level when I get 2 strength, and then I can go berserker as well. Next level's big.
Yeah, next level's gonna be pretty big for you.
Sweet.
So where we last left off, you were in the glade, in the Kingswood, in the dark, witnessing a transaction between the shadow creature and a mysterious man that has, as far as you can tell, a tentacle coming out of its back to receive this gift, which is, whatever it is glowing and screaming with the princess's voice very far off.
Is it like a glowing ball? Would you say? Just like a
it's
glowing
a little
sphere?
ball. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little
And
glowing ball.
how close did we get?
You guys are probably within like running distance. Pretty close. And I will remind the viewers and you that Solwyn is invisible.
Yes. Oh yeah, I need to actually. I'm glad you said that again because I need to take 8 mana away from my pool because I cast that.
Nice.
Nice.
Accountability.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 8 mana. That's a huge spell. Most of what we've been casting are 3s and sometimes a 5. My full pool is 29, so using 8 for a spell is like, oh boy, I hope this works, because you still use the mana even if you fail.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
And no more mana.
Can this become a LARP stream? You know where GoPros?
I mean, I don't know how it's not. We're pretty close. What do you want to do? You want to take it up a level? We can take it up a level.
LARPing needs to, like, become cooler.
We've got costumes for Vampire. What else do you want from us?
We do
I
have
did see
costumes.
that. That's true.
I like my
Mhm.
costume. It never happened to me, but okay, never mind. But yes. So everybody roll initiative.
No.
Okay, don't roll initiative. It's fine.
We just want to go first.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have rolled a
Yeah.
17, Lawrence rolled a 14, and Belor rolled a 6. A big 6 with 2 stun points.
Yo, stun on him.
I've rolled so many 2s and 1s tonight. It's great, honestly. I'm really loving the drama that it
I'm
brings.
getting my luck, yeah. Sorry.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, the two of you have really been on fire tonight. I feel bad for you. I think I've had like 1 trash roll. Other than that, I'm on easy street. I should probably shut my mouth though. Let me keep my luck.
I can't complain too much. I did have a couple of really good nights rolling. Like when we fought the ogre, I was rolling pretty well that night.
Yeah,
so this is like paying back for
ass.
that.
Averages out.
And then I have to do this. Oh. Okay. Fine. What's your dexterity? There it is. Alright. Who had the high roll?
Me.
What was it?
Gary.
It was a 17.
Barely, buddy. Barely. You're first.
17 for me, 14 for Lawrence, 6 for Belor. 17, 14, 6.
Healer dead last.
That's actually
Just-
not so bad when you're a
Not so bad.
healer.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
it works.
I'm good with it.
It's
That
always
works.
frustrating to see that your number's low, and then once like the strategy sets in, you're like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. I'll wait.
Yeah, honestly.
Solon, you are good to go.
Great. I'm gonna try to get up on this thing. I'm gonna try to snatch the gift. We're within running distance. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run all the way up. You know what? I'm not gonna run all the way up. Damn, is this thing gonna teleport? Shit, alright, I'm gonna run all the way up and try to snatch the gift. I was wondering if I should approach quietly and wait till next turn to try to snatch it, or if I should just run up and yank it, but it may just step into a portal and never be seen again with the princess's soul. And I can't have that on my watch, so I gotta go.
I don't want that. Not on your Overwatch.
Oh
That's
yeah.
correct. Thank you.
Hmm.
Not on my Overwatch 2 either.
Correct.
John,
Different.
what would you like me to roll to run up there and snatch this? Is this dexterity, or is this more of a strength snatch grab?
So because you're getting the drop, you can definitely try to sneak it out of his hands. You can like pickpocket him essentially. So yeah, Dex is good.
Let me try to get up there with that dex. I will use my boon, and I'm going to re-roll that 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 with 2 stunt points.
As you get closer, you see this thing's face. It has a strange, sort of purplish hue, and it looks almost chitinous. He has 4 eyes sitting in his really just long forehead. They are red, glowing eyes that look inhuman, and it has rows and rows of thin, needle-like teeth. And right before you snatch the thing out of his hand, he almost seems to notice and pulls back. Because he rolled much higher than you. If it was closer, I would have allowed your invisibility to cinch it, but it was very much like he instinctively pulled away.
Wait, don't you have a boon?
I used 1 to re-roll the 1, but I think that's the only boon I have. I think I only got 1 tonight. And I used the one that Jahan gave us early.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I've
that's
already
right.
used both.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did my best, and sometimes when you re-roll it and it's a 2, you got to keep the 2.
You know
That's
what?
right.
Let's see what happens. I'll give you another one.
I will say that the invisibility gives me a +5 to defense.
Plus
I don't know
5,
if-
that's pretty big.
+5. I don't know if you want to factor that into. Maybe that would be a +2 to snatch.
It
or
puts you
maybe
a lot
wouldn't be.
closer. It puts you a lot closer. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and you can have one more boon.
I
Let's see
will
what you
re-roll the 2 again. Let's hope for
A drama boon.
3. Let's make it an 11 instead of a 10. And invisibility
money.
would add a 5 to defense. So I'm asking maybe the GM would give me a +2.
do. Even if I did, you still wouldn't be close enough.
All right.
This thing moves very quickly, instinctively. It can sense you, and it's like
Here's
looking
me
for
coming. And I stomped the whole way up here too. I didn't approach quiet, and I knew this could have happened.
Leaves.
Thank you for all the things you took into account to try to get me to get
you.
that.
I really
roll.
wanted it
appreciate
to work because I thought it'd be funny if you snatched it.
Yeah,
Um,
I thank you. Thanks for letting me try.
Hey man, all we can do is try. It is not next. The shadow creature's next, but the shadow creature just sits there immobile, in its outstretched arm position.
Cool.
The thin creature, or the tentacle creature, is going to open its mouth, and out from within, you hear the whistle. And you see the purple lights on the shadow creature's mask start to glow. And it immediately becomes aggressive and starts looking around for something to punch. Let's see. He's going to try... He knows you're nearby. Because, like you said, you're pretty loud. How do I see you?
Let me read that real quick. Invisibility. While invisible, the subject can still be detected using other senses. The invisible character can only be targeted by attackers with some idea of where the creature is, and even then gains a +5 bonus to defense. An invisible creature that makes an attack or casts a spell becomes visible at the start of the creature's next turn, whereupon they become invisible again.
You know what? Fair enough. He's gonna just try to attack you with that +5 bonus and see if he kind of knows that you're around. Kind of knows. All right. What's your defense?
My defense is a 12, so it'll be a 17 right now.
Yeah. So you'll see the tentacle on his back snap forward with a crack, and it comes pretty close.
Woo!
But he does not hit you. He looks around, and he's gonna look at the other two. What are you going to do?
Who's next?
No, that's what he says.
Oh.
And he kind of starts stepping like this side. He kind of starts swaying as he's looking at you. You shouldn't be here, but we'll soon remedy that. Then it is Lawrence's turn.
I want to go fuck him up.
Yeah, fuck him up.
I don't like him.
Hate that guy.
He looks scary.
That's how I like to judge people. Also, if they look scary, I just
Exactly.
fuck them up.
Yeah.
The 14 misses.
I saw a guy with an eye patch and a hook, and I just beat the shit out of him right there on the street.
One of this guy's things is that he has eye defense. So so you run in on him, you slash at him, and he as soon as he moves, you're like, I don't think he has bones.
Wait, do I have another boon? I've gotten another one, right? The Captain Grimly one?
Yeah, you got the Captain Grimlin one. Would you like to spend it?
I'd like to make myself believe.
If you use it to add +2 to your roll, you hit him.
Well, then, yeah, go.
Alrighty. So you're coming in, and he moves in a weird way, but you're ready for it. You've fought
7 damage.
You've seen strange creatures like this before. And you stab it for 7.
5 + 2.
All right.
Alright.
Boom. So you do strike, and you do damage. It's not.
He's dead now.
He does take damage. It's a little easier than hurting the other thing. But yeah, Balor.
I'm gonna follow suit behind Larry, but neither of you got wounded, right? Am I the only one who's wounded?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You're
fine.
the one that's hurt so far.
I can hang with that for a minute.
I tried.
I'm gonna stay back and cast Regenerate, or try to cast Regenerate onto Larry.
Regenerate.
Yeah, this is a new spell, and it has a lot more energy, and so the whole approach as I narrow the gap, the distance, is starts to take its own dance, and I start whispering a prayer, which I probably should write, because I would add a lot more to this right now. And this glowing starts to start at my feet, and it kind of wafts up, and I successfely cast the spell, which is great to hear because it's very expensive. And
success.
yeah, and these spirals of gold light come from this dance off as I sort of land in a sort of rhythm, and then the light shoots across to Lawrence. Let me just double check what the words are for that. For the rest of the encounter, you can recover health as a special stunt. You basically, whenever you roll, you can spend stunt points to recover HP.
It's 1 for 1 stunt.
1 for 1, yeah.
HP.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh dear God, and that took a lot of
That's
magic
pretty
points.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I also have a lot of health now, so don't worry too much. Right?
She doesn't have to worry about you at all now.
Get punched.
You can heal your damn
yeah,
self.
I guess, yeah. That's pretty good.
I heard Keon thinks he has too much health, so I'm gonna punch him.
No, that's why I didn't want to say it. That's why I should have said it.
Balor, do you do anything else on your turn?
I stop maybe a good couple yards behind Lawrence, but otherwise I just stand my position or I stay there.
Excellent.
That's it.
Solwyn. You're invisible in front of the creature. He is a little distracted now by the joining of the fight by Lawrence.
Is there a minor action I can take, something sort of like all-out attack, where I can get a +2 to just grab the thing?
I mean, if you're gonna take your time this time, yeah,
I'm gonna take my time and focus to grab the thing.
Sure,
now I don't need to sneak up.
I'll give you an all-out pit pocket. Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're gonna aim.
Throw these.
All-out
I'm
snatch.
gonna carefully aim these dexterity dice to take it from his hand, and that'll be a 13 altogether. Good lord. These I'm just rolling 13s, man. That's exactly what I got last time.
You also get a bonus because he is in combat with Lawrence, and that breaks the tie in your favor.
Oh, whew! I wipe that
Nice.
sweat off my little
You're
elven
holding
brow.
Lawrence saves the day.
And as soon as you pick it up, you recognize it for what it is. It's not a soul. It is her sleeping mind. It is her dreams. You're physically holding them.
Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah. That was,
Do I still have movement action?
yeah, you can move. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm out. Boom! I'm gone. Yeah, I'm running.
Opportunity attack. No, I'm just kidding. They don't have them in this game.
So I snatch the dreams. I'm the dream snatcher now, baby, and off I go.
Hell yeah.
He lets out a hiss. Like he's. It sounds. It doesn't sound like any sound you've ever heard before, but you could tell he's furious immediately. He completely loses his cool. It is the shadow creature's turn, but he can only act on his most recent orders, which were to smash Lawrence.
Yeah, dude.
You get hit.
Yeah, dude.
I don't get any stunt points. Why don't I get any stunt points? I can do so many cool things with stunt points. All right.
Can we take a pause real quick? Can you explain to me how stun points happen? It's when doubles happen with
Yeah,
dice
when you
or
roll
something?
double on any dice, the drama
And it's
dice,
a success.
and it's a success. So you have to roll doubles,
Okay.
and it's a success. And then whatever the drama dice is, that's how many stunt points you get, which is going to be the different colored dice in the roll. It's always the third one on roll 20. But in my case, I have 2 greens and a white.
So the drama dice is a pre
Determined
It's
thing.
a different color or something.
Yes, it is a pre-chosen
Okay.
dice. Yeah.
See,
Oh,
this
good
is
question.
edutainment.
Yeah, it's edutainment. Yeah, we're always down to teach on this channel. Hey, if anyone in the chat ever has any age questions, feel free to drop them in the Discord or hit us up on Twitter. I've played 3 different age games, so yeah. He does hit you. He is going to do... what's your armor?
4,
Take 12.
6.
This
Take
creature
12 past five.
comes up, blindsides you, and just claws the shit out of your back.
Cool.
And then that's his turn. The Thin Man on his turn is going to... He's just going to unhood himself, and you can all see his horrific, monstrous head. And you see tentacles starting to come out from underneath his cloak. He's going to make that whistle sound again. And you see the creature's attention snap towards Solwyn. As the gems on the helmet glow once again. He's going to... I mean, he's going to fight... He's going to fight Lawrence. You know what? Like, I rolled, like, shit hot. Like, really good. No stomp points. Give me my stomp!
No stun points for
You're
you.
not
Okay,
allowed.
No
I'm
stun
alright with
points for the
that.
game
I have, like,
master.
12 cool abilities I can use. Alright.
Hey, and when you
Um,
gave me 12 damage, you had accounted for armor already?
Yes, I accounted for armor already.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
What's it?
So he attacks you. He's going to hit you for... You have 4 armor, so you're going to take 5 from a claw attack from this thing. And then he attacks a second time, which is upsetting. Hey, Gary, you're right. All you have to do is complain about it, and then you get it.
I've said it my whole life, man. If you want anything done, just bitch about it. Just complain. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Just whine to somebody as loud as you can. And that's the only way to get results.
He's going to hit you again with a claw. Take 6. And then you guys have to make an opposed strength might check. Didn't roll as good there, but hey, it might be enough.
Okay, sorry. I did my health now. What? Make a what check? Might check?
Opposed strength might, yeah. So I rolled, yeah. So he claws you, then one of the tentacles snakes around you, grabs you, and pulls you close. You are grappled. You have a -2 to ability tests and defense until you become ungrappled. You can attempt to break free as a minor action on your turn. So this thing goes ham on him after he sicks the dog on Gary. But Lore, Lawrence got a little hurt there. But it's okay. You do have a lot of health. You're not wrong. It is your turn, Boar.
Yep. I'm gonna... So just to confirm, you said the Dream Eater creature moved away to chase
It
Solon?
didn't move away yet, but you can see that I just gave you the hints that his attention has shifted.
Okay, yeah.
When it's his turn, he will pursue.
I'm still bearing the wounds from last time I stood against this thing, so I'm not gonna try and chance that against the other guy. I'm gonna, from where I'm at, kind of go to this creature's side and try to ding it one while it's distracted by the command. Dear God. Why?
Oh man, it's an 8 for anybody at home. There's more 2s and 1s showing.
Okay. Did I even do it? I'm turning to the side.
I don't do this ever. You've been rolling so shit. Just re-roll. Just give me a re-roll.
It's gonna be worse.
Just re-roll. If it's worse, it's it is
12.
It's 12. All right.
All right.
I was gonna say I was prepared for it though.
12's
So 12.
Who you
Get new
attacking?
digital dice. Get new digital dice.
For real, I know. I am attacking the Dream Eater with my Morning Star.
The Dream Eater. Okay.
Dream Eater.
Do I need to throw the boon on it anyway?
Which stat block am I? No, you hit it.
Sweet. And I hit it for full damage. Because that's where we're at.
Excellent.
11.
Excellent. You feel Washali come back to you for a moment. You go ahead and whack it for a pretty good amount.
Cool.
You do notice again though that it's like beating up a car with pebbles. This thing is hard.
Right off.
Yeah, it seems to be resistant to damage. Now that you've hit it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But still, good hit. Solwyn.
As I'm running away holding these dreams, I ran 14 yards away, which is my max speed, so I will turn around and cast Disorient, which is... Oh. I have to step back 4 yards. So I have to step back closer to this dog creature that was sicked on me, is my point, to hit this spell. That's all I was trying to figure out. So I'm now 10 yards away. I'm going to try to cast Disorient. I point at the fanged-mouthed, tentacled creature and say, Oliel Kalazim! And then, I am not invisible anymore because I cast a spell till the start of my next turn. I did roll a success, so now he makes a willpower self-discipline to try to beat a 14.
So you invade his mind, and when you enter it, this is not a human mind. You encounter a mind so alien that you don't even know where to begin. You don't understand how he knows up from down to begin with. And you feel a resistance to the magic itself as he does save. Unfortunately.
Then I will turn and run. I'm now 24 yards away from him, but I am visible until the start of my next turn.
But the start of your next turn, you immediately turn invisible again?
Yes,
See, I like that a lot
in
better.
Age is really, it's better than D&D's. And because you're using 8 magic points, it doesn't hurt as bad whenever you break your invisibility. You're like, okay, I just got to get away and I'll go invisible again.
I like that. That's really cool.
It almost feels fun like a video game. Like, I just got to get out of line of sight and I get to be invisible again.
It is kind of like that, yeah.
Mind Splinter Cell.
Solwyn goes, the shadow creature. How fast are you?
14 is my regular speed, but I had to step back to cast a spell, so I'm 24 away currently.
14's your regular speed? Okay.
Yes, I have big, fast elven legs.
He's going to immediately break from combat. He's going to pursue you. And he gets about halfway to you. Actually, I guess he can use his full turn to run, huh?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably. He's going to get a lot closer. He gets pretty much up to you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the dash rules or run rules are in Age. I actually haven't done a whole lot of that.
I mean, that's a good question. I'll figure it out in the meantime, but he does close the distance.
There's a run action that doubles your distance.
Okay.
Okay.
Your speed.
That's
so that's exactly
what
how
he
it
does.
works.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem.
So he gets up to you with his double move. Because you're 24 away? Yeah. So.
Correct.
I should probably keep track of that. It's always hard to do chases on paper like that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to start counting early, because I knew I was gonna be running, and when I start running, it means they're gonna run. So let's start the rules and the placement now.
Yeah, no, good call. So he gets right up to you, but he can't attack. It is the creature's turn, the Thin Man. He is going to... I mean, he's going to go for Lawrence. No stun points, but I do hit you twice. He has you grappled. He's just clawing at you viciously.
Grapple. Okay.
Sorry, I have 3 different creature things I'm looking at. First you're going to take... You said 4 armor, so you're going to take 5, and then you're going to take 3.
Wait.
I know. It's upsetting.
Yeah, I'm bleeding a fair bit. 17.
After that's his whole turn. He just does that. And then Lawrence, you're after him. So yeah.
Before
Yay.
I turn invisible again, I'd like to shout to Lawrence, since I've already broken all my cover. Try to remove that damned helmet from that thing.
Perhaps. Can I do a might check and try to rip it off his head?
So the helmet is being worn by the shadow creature.
And I'm fighting the other dude.
You're fighting the
guy.
tentacled man. Yeah.
Okay, so... But the shadow creature is over by Solwyn?
Over by Solwyn, correct. So you'd have to break free from the grapple and then run over there.
Yeah.
You
Is that a
do
might
get a
check?
minor action to try to break out. It is an opposed might check. So he seems he grits his teeth at you and just hunkers down the tentacle on you. Doesn't do any damage. His grab doesn't do damage.
Cool.
But you still get your full turn.
I still get to...
You just can't move.
I guess I can't all out attack, but I'll just regular attack.
That is
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. stupid thing. +2. Or +1, because I'm not all out attacking.
Alrighty, so you stab at him. Your sword nicks him a bit. It's not very solid damage, but you do hit him.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. Balor.
Okay. From here, how beat up is Lauren starting to get?
He's pretty hurt at this point.
I'm dying here, man.
And then how far away did the Dream Eater get? Like a full 2?
Dream Eater is like probably about 12 from you.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna shimmy over with a graceful sidestep and lay a hand, or try to get a touch on Lawrence with a heal.
Okay.
And that works. Love to
Success.
see it. And we're gonna spend that's a 3 heal. I just go all out or don't for 3d6.
Oh, okay, that's a good amount.
Okay.
For 12 points.
For above average healing. Excellent. 12.
Dude. I'm not bleeding.
You're feeling better.
It's bad.
Hell yeah, that's good. What else do you do, Balor?
And then I turn and actually just book it for the shadow creature. And I want to, and then as I do, I let loose the chakram back to it's like little dangly spot on my waist. And my goal is to get the helmet off, but I don't think I can get there in time. I don't know.
You get up to the creature. But yeah, you already used your... the healing's a full action, right?
I'm reaching. Yes, yeah. So I'm reaching, and then that's the end of my turn.
You're reaching. Solwyn. You see this
double
transpire.
big running action. I'm trying to make it back to the horses because the horses are faster than I am. So I will full run 28 yards, which is like really, really far, really fast. That's that elven speed. How far would you say the horses are? I know we tried to sneak up, so we would have left them a bit away for sure. But that's just maybe something to be thinking about, how far we have to travel to get to our goal.
Yeah, I've been thinking about how far the horses are, because I figured that's where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
So do you run your full speed?
I do, yes. I'm going to run my full speed twice, 14, 28 yards.
Interesting. Because you were faster than this creature. Yeah. So, after you, it's a shadow creature. He follows his orders and he chases you. Does not get to you. Unfortunately. Also, he's kind of like at a certain point he's going to have trouble tracking you. And then the Thin Man's going to go. Seeing what's happening, he's going to throw you to the ground, Lawrence, and he's going to start moving at his kind of frightening pace. Because of all of you, he's the fastest. He starts heading towards... he gets to where you are, Balor. But he can't go. And now we're in like kind of a weird chasery. So I need a new notepad. So Gary, at this point, you're 28 ahead. And then this creature goes...
Gonna do a Scooby-Doo and go in and out of doors. And then, like, Solon will be chasing the demon.
Yeah, I come out with the helmet on and I'm chasing you guys.
Yeah.
And we all stop.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So yeah, the chase has started. Lawrence, is your turn. You follow the ground as he drops you to pursue the dream.
Do I do it? Is this still might roll to
No,
chase?
you're free. He let you go.
So I can just go back. They're chasing the other dude.
Yeah, the tentacled creature is chasing Solwyn as well now, seeing that he's getting away.
Right. So what kind of roll do I need to make to catch up to
You
him?
don't roll. You just tell me that you're running.
Sure, I'm doing it.
What's your speed?
Speed is 10, I think.
Your speed is 10? Okay. So you...
But then, do I get an armor penalty? -1?
I don't think so.
That's probably factored in there if your speed's 10.
Yeah, sounds about right. So you can move 20, so there you are. So you finally enter the field. So you get within, like, 4 feet of the shadow creature.
That's my whole turn?
Yeah, that's your whole turn. At a certain point, you guys are going to hit the trees, and then the chase is going to change a little bit. So, after Lawrence is Balor, you're right next to the Thin Man now.
Right next to him.
Yeah, he just caught up to where you are.
That's right. I'm like trying to think of a way I can slow him down, but I honestly don't think I have anything that's really effective. And then how far did that shadow creature get?
The shadow creature is 24 feet away from you. It's just barreling after him.
I'm gonna go ahead and barrel after the shadow creature still, and just sort of try to leave.
What's your number?
Try to create a little more distance between this guy, at least push him back or leave him the dust. My number?
Yeah, what's your speed?
Oh, my speed, 11.
Alrighty. Interesting. It's kind of funny. Every single one of you has a different speed. And then after you, Solwyn, you're leading the pack. You're invisible.
Yeah, I just turned invisible during last turn. As I went into a full sprint, I vanished.
And you are very far ahead at this point. Well, you're pretty close to the shadow creature, but you're much faster.
Wasn't there like a dog type of beast creature running after us? After me as well?
It's the shadow beast.
Okay.
I just framed him as an attack dog.
I'm gonna keep on cruising.
So
I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Yeah.
So give me at this point you could probably get away and stealth. Give me a stealth check.
I am going to ask for a bonus to the stealth check. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little flying squirrel out of my pocket. I'm gonna light him up with a little illumination, with a little cantrip, and I'm gonna toss him over to the right into the shrubberies. So it looks like I threw the little glowing ball of dreams, and then I'm gonna cut the other way to the left.
Hey, what the hell, man? Ah!
Yeah, nobody asked for a snarf.
Snarf!
So I've only rolled a 9, but I am invisible, and I did throw a little trick over to the side. I'm looking for a +2 twice. I'm looking for a +4 here.
And roll 20 is really bringing down the hurt tonight.
I would have to give you like a +8.
I'm not looking for a +8. I'm just looking for a +4.
Okay, +4, yeah. So the shadow creature barrels past your squirrel decoy, and now you're in sort of the forest. You're in the woods. You're getting pretty close to where your horses are, though. It is going to be... Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have gotten rid of that piece. Oh, it's the Thin Man. So Thin Man catches up to Balor. You're at the edge of the glade at this point. And he gets there, and he looks pretty angry. But he stops. You're going to hear him let out another whistle. At which point, it is Lawrence's turn.
Alright. And I'm within range to attack him now with my big old long old pole arm.
You could probably catch up to him, yeah.
Well, then I'm going to do that.
Because he did stop. on his turn.
Hammer time.
That's a hit.
5 stomp
With 5
points.
stun points.
Can I immediately heal with those? Is that how that works?
Yes,
can.
you can trade as many of those as you want for hit points.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see real quick.
Your wounds supernaturally
act-
close.
Mighty blow for just 2. I'm gonna do a mighty blow and then heal for 3.
It's not a bad plan.
Nice.
So what is that? Mighty blow is 1d6 extra damage. I haven't done damage yet. So let me do damage. Oh, we're so close. Oh yeah. 7
yeah?
plus
D6. Oh, that's
5.
12.
Nice.
plus 2,
Because you're all out attacking.
and I'm dual wielding.
And you're doing, yeah, so that is...
I heal.
That's actually pretty decent.
yeah.
So you strike the first real blow against this guy.
Sure.
You actually feel your sword slice something.
And a boon for Kian.
Not you've been booned.
Thank you. Wow. A level felt like a quest reward.
You also heal 3. Don't forget.
I did. Thank you.
Cool. Cool. Balor, it's your turn. The Thin Man has stopped moving. The creature is still off in the forest somewhere, and the Thin Man whistled again. You don't know to what end.
Oh, you said it was mine?
Yeah, it's your turn, sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. There's a lot of silence here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going a little further to saddle up and everything, and then I turn to the tentacle guy, and just say, what was I gonna say to him? Your darkness will not spread here, and then I'll turn to catch up with the rest.
I mean, he definitely looks like he moves to attack you, but he cannot pass through out of the glade. You don't know why.
That's probably good because I am still pretty wounded.
You're like, neener, and like you run away. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's pretty pissed off about it. Solwyn, you see the horses?
I like that I see the horses. Can I get to the horses this turn?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to move, run, full run. I'm not going to do any other actions. I'm not going to cast anything. Full speed ahead. 28 altogether because my speed is 14.
Excellent. You manage to get to your horse.
And I would get on it next turn because I have used all of my actions to sprint as hard as I possibly can.
Oh, that can make things get a little interesting.
Sure can.
You see the creature break from the trees and run up to you. He does not have an action though. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's really hard for him to keep up with you. You're so fast, and he's not fast. After that, the Thin Man is still fighting Lawrence. Lawrence, you're still in the clearing, right? Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to look at you. It's been so long since I've seen one of your kind. I thought you were all dead. And you'll see him like taste some of your blood that was on his claws. It's been too long.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, okay. And he is going to walk away from you.
That's it?
Yeah. He says that, he drinks your blood, and he laughs. I'll be seeing you again. And he leaves. I mean, you can still see him, and you could run up to him and probably attack him next turn if you really want to.
Yeah.
And it is your turn.
Yeah, I attack.
Okay. You run up and you attack him again.
Hell yeah.
You don't just get to say GG and walk away in the middle of a fight.
That's exactly what he
love
was
that,
going
man.
to do.
I love that. He walks away, and then he gets the dirty hit from the pirate from behind. Because of course he does, right?
Yeah.
You're not fighting like
Does
a
he though,
musketeer.
with 11?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He
Grind
does-
on him.
He's not with an 11. So he
Yeah, grind on him!
he steps out of the way of the
Oh wait, but I
attack.
have a boon, I 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 have a boon.
Yeah,
I have a
you
boon, I have a
do.
boon, I
Yeah,
have a
you
boon, I have
do.
a boon.
Use that boon.
Give him
On
that
the
grease,
on the
baby.
two. So I can replace one of those with my 4,
So you got
That's
13.
13.
So he gets out of the way of the attack.
Fucking
He's very
fucking
fast,
Suck.
and he moves so erratically. He looks at you as you attack him and like he turns around to face you. I have spared your life for today. Do not throw it away. Grind Mick on him. Grind Mick on him. That's the name that I have to make for the game. Thanks,
Hey, Green Ronin's
Troy.
here.
Hi, Green Ronin. Thanks for subscribing. Love
Yes.
you. Thank you so much for being here. Always nice to have Troy from Green Ronin. Yay! I gotta. Where am I gonna put this?
Uh-oh.
I have to make a character. I'm gonna put it right under Kentucky Waterfall. that one's going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Grind Mick on him.
That's a traditional Scottish name.
Green McConum.
I'm Green Mick on him from the
you know.
Highlands.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That sounds accurate.
I've got to. All right, I don't want to do Scottish anymore.
Do you wanna borrow my kilt for the next episode?
There you go. I don't think I'll fit in your kilt. Yeah. So I will be adding a grind Mick on him here in the future. But the Thin Man, yeah. You
I think
should
I know the name of the town guard.
probably.
There better not be any mayors without names in any towns.
You are a rare thing in this world today. I do not wish to take you out of the world completely. Pursue if you will. Or take your life and run. And he continues to walk away. He continues to walk away. And he starts getting closer to the Fey portal. Mayor John. Oh yeah, Major. Yeah, Mayor John Mayer.
I didn't do it.
I didn't
forgot
do it
about
either.
John
I just
Mayer.
did a highlight message. I didn't name anybody this time.
Yeah, but that happened to me already. Thanks.
Yeah, that's Keon.
John
and
Mayer, the mayor.
That was his joke. Anytime there's a mayor without a name, watch out, because Keon is saving all of his points just to name your mayor as John Mayer.
It's fair. It's a fair thing. So yes, the Thin Man's turn
My give one lamp.
happens. But Lore, you need to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can catch up to Solwyn.
Yeah, so
And
you
the-
break out of the clearing too, to where the horses are. You see the shadow creature, like really close to Solwyn. Solwyn's about to giddy up.
Okay, yep. So, how close can I get to the shadow creature with a full run?
So full run, you can get up to him.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do a full run.
So you're right there. You're among the
And-
horses too. You're all there.
There is no minor actions that apply here, so that's just it. I just try to get into the scene. I'm gonna try and cause some interference. But that's where I'm at right now.
Who are who in the name options to do stuff. This is Aaron. And then the little curly-headed boy is Keon. And then you know Gary.
I don't know. Troy, do you know that Keon is Jahan's younger brother?
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
have
right.
2 Navisis in this
It's my
stream.
little brother.
You're muted, you handsome young man.
Yeah, Keon is muted.
I said I came out of him like a potato. We butted.
Yeah, we butted. Yeah. Like Shelby in Adventure Time. Yeah. Troy says hello.
To giddy up. What do you want from me next? What can I do to giddy up?
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. Just to not like fuck up getting on your horse.
Mm-hmm.
Because things can.
Would you call that strength?
Yeah, probably.
I've rolled a 10, which is a nice middle ground number.
It's enough to get on a horse.
Whew.
Barely.
It's enough to get on a
Barely
horse.
enough to get on a horse.
Once I get on the horse, I will use my movement or the horse's movement to skedaddle, to skiddy up, as they say.
So you're the horse. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if he goes on your turn or his turn.
I have no idea.
The horse is going to go later. Yeah, you're going to giddy up. You giddy up. I mean, it'll make a little movement, but yeah, not a whole lot. It is now the shadow creature's turn. He shall roll pretty good for his strength check here. What's his strength? Yep, that's what I thought. 21. Okay, good. He picks up a different horse. And he's going to throw it at your horse.
It's rude.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he rolled really, really good. He got stunt points and everything.
Man, I want to throw a horse at a guy on a horse. That's on my to-do list now. Did that feel awesome to do?
It feels so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome on my side.
Yeah, he's going to throw the horse at you, and he's also going to... You'll see some of his wounds, which he didn't have many of, start to close. But yeah, he is going to throw the horse at you. So go ahead and take a horse amount of damage. I'm going to say you take 8. As a horse careens into your horse. Let me see if your horse stays standing. Huh. Your horse does stay standing. Your horse, like, rolls with the punch and is, like, ready to go.
Rolls with the horse.
It rolls with the horse, yeah. I gotta throw a horse, that's all I care about. And now one of you doesn't have a horse. Keep getting rid of that page. Oh, yeah. And then it's the Thin Man. He just continues his walk towards the portal. Lawrence, it's your turn.
Hell yeah. I am gonna... Am I in attack range?
Yeah, you can get attack
Thin
range.
Man?
He's just moving his regular distance away from you.
That's not it, huh?
No.
What is it, 14?
No, it's higher than that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I got another boon, though.
Oh, if you use a boon, you could probably... Oh, yeah, if you reroll that 1, you have a pretty good chance.
Well, then guess what I'm doing?
Yeah, that hits. That's a hit.
Alright. And I'm gonna do...
Who throws a horse?
I know, it's pretty... I'm almost... I respect him too much to attack, but I'm gonna attack anyway. 5 plus 2.
You should
Let's
do
save
a
all.
fan art of Gravy Squatch. I agree.
Hey, don't say it too many times, or else there'll be more sightings. You know, let's keep that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
The more you talk about it, the more likely it is to show up. And you
Gravy
don't want
what?
to. You don't want to will that into existence.
Nah, I can
Gravy
do
Squatch.
without. I can do without. Say you do hit, and you do 5 damage. You said. Cam.
5 plus 2, yeah, 7.
Okay. So you scrape him again. He seems frustrated at this. He's gonna take another look at you. Belor, it's your turn.
Lagging.
You went mute, John.
Oh, I thought that was... Yeah, you muted.
I don't know why. It's weird. I clicked it, I think, or maybe I pressed the button on my keyboard. But yeah, so he's gonna look at you in frustration at you, just not leaving him alone. Oh, hi, Strange Dice, rating with a party of 6. Welcome to Fantasy
Welcome.
Age from Green Ronin Publishing.
Fantasy H 3D6
H.
game, and it's awesome. And we have a bigger group, but some people are at baseball games with their kids, and some people's internet crashed tonight. But we do this every week, and this is episode 11, and we love the H system, so thank you for joining us.
Pour one out for the homies.
Whoa, hey, don't dump that out on your computer, man. Be careful.
I thought about pouring it in my crotch, like, legitimately, but I don't want wet crotch.
There's the commitment.
Keon, did you just win the wet t-shirt contest?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy.
You tell me.
It's okay, he's in his 20s, it's okay. It's legal now.
Fine.
But yeah, so the creature is heading back towards the portal in the woods below. You see the shadow beast pick up the horse and throw it at Solwyn.
It's pretty wild. I'm gonna try and pull this helm off of this shadow beast.
You could try to do that. Yeah, you are close enough now. Go ahead. So it's not even really an opposed check.
Could I throw strength athletics on it for just like I don't know if that counts, but
yeah, sure.
Cool.
You're kind of wrestling. It's almost not an attack action. It's really interesting. So we'll do that. I'll do this.
14.
So you manage to get your hands on it. You're standing on his back, and as you start to pull, you could feel something's holding it on. Something supernatural is holding it to his head. Now you're going to switch
Gene
to...
Ronin Publishing is just giving you a Game Master power-up during this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. Belor, go ahead and make a strength might check.
Okay. 14 again. 5 sub points if it's
pretty good. So you are pulling. You're standing on the back of this creature, and you're pulling on this strange engraved helmet with these purple glowing jewels in it. And you rip it off of the shadow beast's head, and it
Nice.
immediately goes berserk.
Oh no.
Immediately loses its mind. And you hear it let out what sounds like a pain sound. It lets out like a whimper, but also a howl, as it just starts flailing around trying to get you off its back. But you did take the helmet off. And now, Solwyn, you just got hit by a horse, and you see this unfolding behind you.
Dare I say, as I get hit by the horse as I'm trying to ride away, do I dismount, or am
No, you're still on the horse.
I fine as far as getting hit by a horse goes?
As far as getting hit by a horse goes, you're okay. Your horse, saved from falling over. So
I have to save the dreams. I have to save the princess's dreams. I can't risk losing them now. I've made it to the horse. I'm going to use the horse's speed to move as fast as I can, but the horses get to run as a standard action. So I get to run twice. So I get to use the
Double
horse's
run.
speed 4 times, basically.
All right, so the horse gets the hell out. And you almost immediately break out of the wood.
The darkness of these woods, just dirt scroots up. There's, tree branches fly, and this horse whinnies as another horse comes sailing and smashes into us. We haul ass. We disappear into the night with an invisible rider.
Oh yeah, you're also invisible. So the horse almost looks like it's by itself, and it just takes off. It had too much of the combat, and you emerge from the King's Wood onto the cliffside trail that leads next to the castle wall down to the back gate. And then it's the Shadow Beast's turn. Thanks for the power up, Troy. Kind of mean of you. Because they've not been having a good roll night, but I shall honor it all the same. Typically what I do is I activate some sort of power or something that I've been holding back on with a particularly spicy monster. He's going to go ham on Belor, I think. He's going berserk.
That's fair.
He's no longer under control. He has no reason to chase Solwyn. So he's going to, he's going to attack you.
Sounds reasonable.
He's going to hit you. I'm going to say he's also, with the power-up, I'm going to let him do his quick bite stunned.
Don't like that.
You probably shouldn't. Which also hits. So you're gonna take. Do you still have your armor up from earlier?
I don't.
Oh no! All right, so you're gonna take 12.
Okay, that's fine. I can hang.
But then
Even though, yeah.
But then he bites you.
Okay.
Okay. This is the power up, Troy. You did this. You made me do this. Take another 10.
10.
Yeah.
I go down.
You go down.
With that
so
one.
You rip the helmet off. He goes berserk. He grabs you off his back, slams you to the ground, bites you, and ragdolls you into the woods. And then he runs off in his feral mode. Pelor lays on the ground, broken and bloodied.
I do. My morning star is like in the dirt, right there alongside my chakram. Not on my waist, not in my hand.
You did also give a boon. That's true.
I did.
So that's, I guess it makes up for it, Troy. But yeah, so the Thin Man will take one last look at you, and you'll see him look towards where your friends ran, Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
And he will, it seems I have stayed too long. And he'll just step through the portal. He's very close to it at this point. And you see him just kind of walk into a different looking forest and sort of start to disappear. And then your turn's immediately after his.
I don't know if I can just leave my compatriot here dying on the ground and go to another dimension right now, you know?
You don't necessarily know about it. But you are leaving your friends to be chased by a horrible monster through the woods to pursue this creature into the Fey. It's not a great move going and chasing him into the Feywild.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna not do that. I think I'm gonna put Belor on a horse and try and maybe catch up to Solwyn.
Absolutely. So you, I mean, he was kind of toying with you at this point, and earlier when he was fighting you, he was hurting you pretty bad. You take your money and you run. You start heading back. You're no longer in turn order. You can hear the shadow beast howling in the woods, but you don't see it. You wind up coming across where your horses are. One of them's on the ground, seemingly hurt. And there is where you see Pelor on the ground, bleeding and broken.
I look at how dying works in this game.
Yeah. I mean, there are death saves. Kind of.
Actually, there are not death saves. You survive, like, your con amount of rounds or something.
Okay, what's your con?
Oh. My con is 1.
Okay.
Okay. There's a formula. I think it might be 3 plus your con. I will look it up. But I had to look it up 2 weeks ago because I was dying. But I know there are not round death saves.
It's the first time it's happened.
Okay, let's see here. It's alright, I'll find it. Maybe it's under health and
Zero
healing.
health and is dying unless healing is received in 2 plus constitution rounds. So 2 plus con is the formula.
So 3 rounds.
If you're not healed in 3 rounds, then you die.
Healing is a standard action, by the way, right? With a
Yes,
kit.
Typically, yeah.
Okay.
So, Lawrence, you do make it there. You do make it there. You see her on the ground. And she has a healing kit on her.
It that I can heal her with?
Yes.
Okay, well...
It looks like there's a boon from a veggie penguin that says, "Don't look into the shadows. for they consume the light. Serendipity, be okay. So you have been
Thank you.
booned in assistance with this. So, yeah, go ahead. What is healing typically? Is it intelligence?
Intelligence, yeah. And then I think it's a standard target number 11, technically.
Okay.
Well, I got 1 intelligence.
That's not bad. One is pretty good when you're rolling for an 11 here.
Let
Let me show the people at home this 14 with 5 stunt points.
Amazing.
Can I?
I was
What kind of a stunt would that be?
I was kind of worried. I'll just say you heal her super good. You're able to get her back up to 1, just for expediency's sake.
You should make those 5 points hit points. Those
Like
5 stunt
regenerate.
points. Yeah,
like,
slap.
can I go to her?
Bring
Yeah,
Valor up
we'll
to.
say
up to 6.
since you still have her regenerate on you, like maybe some of that magic will pass to her.
Yeah, buddy.
And you can heal your wounds. You get back up to 5. I'm okay with that. Magic's wonky, but yeah, you do save her. You rolled good enough. I was worried you're gonna have like some ambiguous roll where I was gonna have to like call it one way or another. But no, I'm happy you did not die. Man, that's not a lot of time, Gary.
What? 3 rounds?
Yeah, 3 rounds. It's scary.
No.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not a lot of time, and
That's
there is
fair.
no death save. It's like you get them or you don't.
With 3 rounds, it's like you fail every turn.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, because in Dungeons and Dragons, because you have to fail 3 times. So you're right. It's just like you fail for free every time.
That's fun. All right.
The lethality
Brutal.
is, it's pretty brutal. I haven't really noticed it sneak out of left field like that, but it comes in hard.
Comes in hard. So, Balor, you're on a horse. Lawrence is helping you out. You're going to have to walk the other horse down. But as of right now, you don't see any creatures pursuing you. In Solwyn, you breach the castle gates invisible on a horse. Some of the guards are like, whoa! They're going to grab the horse and try to stop it. Because, like, they think it's a loose horse.
Yeah, that's fine. They can try to do that, I guess. I'll tuck and roll off and run inside with the utmost haste.
You're going to run to the princess?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
You'll run to the princess. You see Hernas up there, standing guard. Solwyn, are you? And you just run past him, I assume?
I'm invisible.
Oh,
so
he doesn't see you then. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he might hear the steps coming and lower his gun, and if he does, then I'll say something. He hasn't seen me turn invisible yet. That's a new trick.
Yeah, he's going to raise his gun at the sound of footsteps.
Don't shoot, don't shoot! I have the princess's dreams right here. I just need to dunk them back into the goal, as it were.
He'll open the door for you.
I'm gonna dribble the princess's thoughts real quick. Her dreams. I'm gonna go left, right. I'm gonna bounce between my legs, juke around him, and go in and dunk them right back into her brain. I'm gonna try to save the princess by dunking those dreams big time.
Present her dreams, and they drift into her face.
Well, I'm not saying that they get helicopter dunked, and I'm not saying that they don't, but they do.
You run in and you slap her in the face with her dreams.
As you're right, I walk in regal as a high elf. Okay. I am an ambassador from the Fey realm. I do come in and present the dreams.
I'm okay with either, but yeah.
Yeah, I will do it with class and dignity. Thank you.
You restore the princess's dreams with respect and decor.
You hear that, Disney? He doesn't go and kiss her while she's sleeping.
Yes.
Oh, is that an option?
No, it's not an option.
Disney seemed to have thought that was an option.
They seemed to have thought that was an option. But
also, Sleeping Beauty was like 14, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not look too closely at Disney right now. So, she will wake up pretty much immediately. She doesn't shoot up or anything, but her eyes will open. What happened? Nothing?
I believe your dreams were taken, almost destroyed, almost imprisoned forever in the Far Realm. We've got them back for now, but the creatures still lurk outside. I believe one of my companions has been felled by them. We need to rally your town guard and go rescue them.
Hernas will see them coming in the back. He'll be at the window looking out. I'll be like, no need. I think I see them.
Get your medics, get your medicine people down there as quickly as possible. And I'll kind of usher. I think the medicine woman was here in the princess's room last we saw her. Yeah, I'll try to usher her down to Belor.
She'll go to Belor to tend to her, to help her. But Hernas will be looking out at the woods, and he'll look at the princess. I wonder what they could have possibly wanted with her dreams. And at that, oh, look at the time. So that is what we're gonna call it for tonight. Man, that was a close one. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for the raid. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and blow us kisses. This is Fantasy Age from Green Ronin Publishing. Don't forget to use our link for 5% off anything in the Green Ronin store. That's fresh out the box, all one word, at checkout. And I've been Johananon, the Game Master.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box and Fresh Out the Podcast. If you like tabletop role-playing games, come check out Fresh Out the Box every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're playing all sorts of different tabletop games. With rotating casts all the time, we're learning new rules and meeting new people and having a great time. If you hate tabletop games, they're the bane of your existence, but you like movies, streaming shows, and video games, you're in luck. We also have Fresh Out the Podcast with a brand new episode every single Sunday. We've been doing that for like over a year. We have like 2,500 downloads. It's crazy. It's awesome. Check out Fresh Out the Podcast. It will make your life a better life. I promise.
It's been me, Aaron Baumier, also known as Aaron Dippity Doo out there on the internets. I am a game designer with Adventure Slang Production. We also have a podcast where we chat with some other faces in the ttrpg community. But besides that, we're writing a new setting, an original setting RPG called Nuovarden, which I'm really happy to talk more about later toward the end of this month. Otherwise, you can follow me at Aaron Dippity Doo on Twitter, or you can check out www.adventureslang.com.
I've been Keon, your in-house musician and little brother. You can check me out at King Keon on Instagram. I have a new song coming out pretty soon. I'll have more information hopefully next week.
Yeah, you can hear more about it next week. Yeah, thank you for all the raids. Really appreciate Strange Dice, Toyzilla. Shout out to them. Anyone who follows us, go check them out. Follow all of those great people. And hey, thanks for being here too, Green Ronin Publishing. Troy, we love you. Everyone, have a great night. Stay fresh.
Bye.